one of the things I would like to talk about today is the idea of building a guidebook for your organization around the choices of how you're using technology in your office. And the two basic reasons for developing a guidebook is, one, it carries the procedures. So if you're only doing something once a month or even just once a year, you will have a guide, a set of procedures to let you know, well, this is how I did it last time. Do we want to do it that way? This is how we should do it this time. The other reason is that if you don't document what you're doing, then you will forget. And if it isn't documented, then it didn't happen. You won't remember how you've done something. So some of the places that you want to document are your general business practices. How are donations going to be processed? Do you have online donations? Do you get checks? Both, how are they going to be recorded in your database? Then general administration. What happens when a member dies or a donor dies? How do you handle that? How does that get recorded? And you need to keep in mind, of course, is what kind of reporting you want to do with that kind of information. Things like tracking board members. Do you want to track which board members attended what meeting? Do you not care? And if you don't care about tracking something, then don't record it. Then things like special donations. Do you receive donations of stock or land or in-kind donations? That is also something that you'll need to decide what your policy is and then how you're going to implement that. Thank you letters, those are very important. What kinds of thank you letters do you want to do? How personalized should they be? And that, of course, then influences what kind of information that you're keeping. And are they going to be paper? Are they going to be email? Are they going to be some other form of social communications? Do you have more than one way, depending on the kind of donation? These are all important things to document so that you're not just making it up as you go along. One other area is any customizations that you've done to your database, maybe to your online processes, anything that's you've changed that's no longer just direct out of the box. You want to document those as well. That is very important because if someone else has to take your place or you're out sick or whatever, and if you're the only person that knows about these changes and someone else needs to try to do it, they're going to have a much more difficult time doing that. So building a handbook for your organization is very important.